Should Mixon have been invited to the Combine?
Absolutely. And I think it was entirely hypocritical of the NFL not to have him there. Clearly, by not having him there, what you're trying to do is hurt his draft status. My point is, okay, I have no problem with that. Then why not just ban him from the league for a year? Why not just do that? If he's going to be allowed to be on an NFL roster, then why not give teams the opportunity to interview him, probe, talk to him, find out even more about what you're finding out about, and put him through the same intensive evaluation process that you would put anybody else through that has an opportunity eventually to play in an NFL uniform, rather than prohibit that activity, thereby trying to hurt him by saying he's not invited here, he may not be somebody that you want, and trying to sully him in that fashion. I'm not trying to come to the defense of Joe Mixon in any way. What I'm simply saying is that make a call, make a decision. Are you going to allow him in the NFL or are you not? And if you're going to allow him into the NFL, which they're clearly going to do because he's going to be allowed to be drafted, then why don't you put him through the same scrutiny that you would subject anybody else to that has to show up at the NFL scouting combine? We all know the history of the combine. We know how invasive and probing that they can be. So the point is, if you've got executives saying, if this is somebody that we're allowed to consider bringing on board, why isn't he here to be evaluated like anybody else? That is in the interest of fairness. I don't think it's about being fair to Joe Mixon. I think it's more flagrant about being about the hypocrisy of the NFL, who wants to come across as if they're making a decision when in fact they're really not. They're just coming across as flaming hypocrites. Make the call, bring him, allow him in, or don't. But don't dance around the issue like I believe they're doing.